Welcome to the Tunde Learning Your podcast, the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History. It comes up on YouTube every Thursday, and you can watch past episodes by going to YouTube and searching for the Tunde Learning Your podcast, where you'll see the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History. You can watch those episodes by clicking on them, and you can also click the subscribe button on the episode that you're watching, and whenever a new episode is coming on, you will be notified. Also, like and share that episode that you're watching and the other ones that you'll watch. They have been exciting as we have insight into how the Nigerian theater scene, how the Nigerian art scene has developed over the last 40-50 years. Today we'll continue and conclude our discussion with the internationally acclaimed Prince Tunde ODUNLADE, who runs also the Tunde ODUNLADE Arts Gallery in Bodija, Ibadan. Like I said earlier, watch, like, share, and click on the subscribe button so that you will not miss any episode of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History. Let's join Prince Tunde ODUNLADE as he gives us his final thoughts on how the Ibadan Gallery of Arts can be given life and the dimensions that it can bring to the art scene.
And you guys are here in Ibadan, so we are still counting, but very little opportunity for them. How many people in
your space?
In my space only. So much that some of my friends are saying this place has become too small for you. You need to expand. Expand to okay, bring the money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Which would be a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so it's painful to see that there are all these artists who have little or no opportunity to showcase their talent.
No exposure.
No exposure. And this is not just visual artists, literary artists, performing artists, and so on and so forth, who are coming here. Just this morning, one young man brought a letter, seeking to use this place as a place where he can rehearse his group on a daily basis. I said, fine, you own it. Just don't disturb, just don't, prevent people who are coming in to see art when they come in. So if you can blend with our story here, you got a space.
That's
and
what
they
you
already
have to do.
Yeah, and they already has a layout of days that he'll be putting up his performances starting from March.
And I think that would be important.
Yes.
Because I remember after Festac 77, right from there, we transited to the National Museum in Lagos.
In Lagos.
Museum Kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
And Tunde Kuboye was the...
I was the first artist to perform on that stage. I don't know if you know.
No, I didn't.
I'm the first in 1976. Right. That's when we opened that place.
Right.
My group, Dudu Art Group, was the first to perform on that stage. And our artworks were hung in the kitchen.
In fact, I was going to say that what we did, we had a workshop.
Yes.
In the workshop, we developed a performance from that. And we used the cultural things.
Okay,
available.
Exactly.
So the cultural things were not just idle.
No, they became
performing. They became functional, and that's the kind of thing I want to see with the artists who come in here as well.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
So that people can have a fuller experience.
We've been having a lot of shows. We've had a lot of play staged there. We staged Yoruba, a play written by Tunde. We staged Passion for Christ, which was adapted by Bernard Ogini, one of our in-house artists, into Pidgin. Wow. It was beautiful. Wow. So we've had a lot of plays staged here, a lot of exhibition. We had an exhibition we called Esio Faja, you know, which had 6 artists in the collection, and all works of these artists telling a vivid story to encourage people why religion should not cause divisions among us. More so that United Nations said that Yoruba people are the largest group of people on earth who cohabit, who live together without allowing religion to cause any crisis among them. So I play up on that in conjunction with Dr. Tunde Adebola, and then we came up with the concept of Esio Faja. Nice exhibition. Right. We had an exhibition here for the International Women's Day that we had works from all over the world from women who are of Nigerian extraction. As far as to Germany, we had work sent in from Germany. Then we had we've had, you know, children coming here to do their work, which I did in collaboration with Yoruba Academy and Dawn Commission. Right. You know, right in this gallery here. And several exhibitions that we have showcased, several musical performances. Just recently, the Alaafin of Oyo was here when we at a conference, Amulumala Ide Yoruba Tanikabawu, and Alaafin spoke with candor that day. And Dr. Tolu Owuaje gave a vivid history of how Yoruba tonal integrity began to have problem going back as 1840. So this place has played host to a lot of conceptual, you know, topics that address issues bordering on us in Nigeria, you know, art and society in general. You know, so I want to continue to do that, and I'm in fact beginning to think, will it be wrong if I go non-profit? Yeah. Because I found out that there are lots and lots of things to do that is not getting supported. Most of these things I support from my pocket. Yeah. You know, money that I make elsewhere.
That's why you are an art lover, art promoter.
I'm patron, like you said.
Art patron.
Yes. So I enjoy that.
But you could do with the help.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I could do with a lot of help.
Providing a lot of inspiration and leadership.
Yes, there are lots and lots of artists, of people who want to showcase their talent. That they not just, it's not just, you know, easy as much as we would have wanted it to be. So if you're talking in terms of pain, there's some pain out there. Right. But in terms of, am I enjoying what I'm doing? Of course. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. And I'm happy that I'm able to do the little that I'm doing, but I want to do more. Talk about Toki Memorial Art Center.
Oh, Toki.
That was a center that I ran for 14 years. Similarly, what we're doing at Toki is what we're doing here, except on a larger scale. Yeah. And when I say on a larger scale, more space to showcase more artists. But Toki was more of a studio center where people were young and upcoming artists, you know, were able to discover themselves, their talents, of which there are lots and lots of them around the world today who have discovered their talents as a result of our effort at Toki Memorial Art Center. That's right. And some of my colleagues then, Turai Onibokuta, that's a brother to Ademola Onibokuta, ran the center together, though I was the artistic director. And then from there, some of these artists were able to find a niche for themselves that are now living in America, in China, in Germany, and other parts of the world. So that's also there, you know. And if you will read Professor Cornelius Adekweba's book, he did a little insight into Toki Memorial Art Center. That's right. Even though when you read it, I want you to ask me a question about what you wrote. There are some things there that are not quite right. But the bottom line is, he at least knew of Toki Memorial Artist.
That's right.
And wrote something about it.
That's right.
And
well, the philosophy of this platform also is to be able to react to a couple of things that
yes,
setting the record straight,
yes,
and that's why we call it witnesses to history. Key informants,
yes,
participants in these ventures, these projects, and a lot of the time we must set the record straight,
yes,
as
exactly,
we see fit.
yes,
And part of the thing is that, yeah, some things may happen in the public space. If they are not right and you are one of the witnesses,
yes,
you can set it right.
you can set it right. Yes.
Yeah, X is in Y place,
Yes,
but the information is not quite adequate.
adequate. Apẹ́lájò Májàsán, ó ti lé ara rẹ̀ rí bí Olóde, Àkòkí, Ìgbèrègbè àti Àkún, Ládéjòkun Ọọ̀ni, Sòókò, Olóde. What does Ajídàgbà bí Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ mean? It means one who grows in knowledge. Apẹ́lájò Májàsán, one who travels, who sojourns, and never suffers. Ó ti lé ara rere bí one who embarks on a journey, already starting from his home. I produce my artwork in my studio, and I take it to the international community to showcase. Olóde, one who sees the world as his constituency. Àkòkí, one who you meet and you wish you continually meet this person. I told you about how I met Dr. Sibu James for the first time, and then she took me to her house and said, from today, this is your house. Jìgbìnìbí àti Àkún, and now I use beads to make my works. And my work, which is very unique, started out from batik, which I learned from Mr. Yinka Adeyemi, and graphic art as well, printmaking, which has given me fame around the world today. Like one of my prints is in Victoria and Albert Museum in London. If you Google my name, you will see that. So, all this exposure to what I'm doing has to do with where